European League Galatasaray vs Tottenham Hotspur prediction, team news, lineups preview. Seeking to make it 4 wins from 4 in the Europa League, Tottenham Hotspur travel to Istanbul to face Galatasaray at Rams Park on Thursday evening. While Spurs currently sit second in the 36-team table, Galatasaray are only 3 places and 2 points further back in 5th spot. Match preview. Completing in the Europa League for the first time in 4 years, Tottenham are one of only 3 teams, along with Lazio and Anderlecht, who have picked up a maximum 9 points from their opening 3 fixtures in this season's competition. A 3-0 win with 10 men against Karabag on matchday 1 was followed by a 2-1 victory away against Ferencváros on matchday 2, before a second-half penalty from Richarlison sealed a slender 1-0 home success over AZ Alkmaar a fortnight ago. Ange Postecoglou's side currently sit level on points with Lazio at the top of the 36-team Europa League table, while they have climbed up to 7th in the Premier League standings after coming from behind at half-time to beat Aston Villa 4-1 on home soil last weekend. Spurs have now won each of their last 6 home fixtures across all competitions, scoring 17 goals and conceding just 4 in the process, while they have also come out on top in each of their last 8 Europa League games in North London by an impressive aggregate score of 26-2. Keeping a clean sheet in their last 6 matches during this run. However, Tottenham will travel to Turkey on Thursday, seeking to avoid losing a 3rd straight away match in all tournaments. While their last trip to Istanbul also ended in defeat, a 1-0 loss to Besiktas in December 2014. Galatasaray may not have made a perfect start to their Europa League campaign like Spurs, but they have still collected 7 points from their opening 3 matches and have provided plenty of entertainment for supporters, with at least 4 goals scored in all 3 games. A 3-1 home win over PAOK on matchday 1, secured thanks to 2 goals in the final 15 minutes, was followed by a 2-2 draw with Riga's Futboliskola on matchday 2, in which they threw away a 2-goal lead in Latvia. The Lions then came out on top in a 7-goal thriller with Elfsborg a fortnight ago, winning 4-3 on home soil. Okan Burak's side have since extended their unbeaten run across all competitions to 11 matches W9D2 after beating Istanbul rivals Besiktas 2-1 at Rams Park in the Turkish Super League a week last Monday, moving 8 points clear at the top of the table with a game in hand on second-placed Samsunspor. Galatasaray will play host to Samsunspor on Sunday, but they must first shift their focus to the Europa League and will endeavour to boost their hopes of reaching the knockout rounds for the 3rd time in 4 years with a victory against Spurs on Thursday. Success against English opposition had been hard to come by for Galatasaray, though, as they have won just one of their last 6 such meetings. D2L3 a 3-2 win against Manchester United at Old Trafford in last season's Champions League. Team news. Galatasaray's only absentee is left-back Ismail Jacobs, who remains sidelined with a knee injury, while goalkeeper Fernando Muslera is available to return from a European ban and is expected to start between the sticks. Former Tottenham defender Davinson Sanchez, who scored against Besiktas last weekend, is set to partner Abdulkarim Bardakci in the heart of defence, while ex-Arsenal man Lucas Torreira will likely start in centre midfield next to Gabriel Serra, a signing from Norwich City in the summer. Star striker Victor Osimhen, on loan from Napoli, has scored 4 goals in his last 3 games for Galatasaray, and is set to start up front either alongside or instead of top scorer Mauro Icardi, who has 6 goals to his name this term. As for Tottenham, Richarlison was forced off with a hamstring injury in the win over Aston Villa last weekend, and he is set to join Mickey van de Ven and Wilson Odobert, who are also nursing hamstring injuries, in the treatment room. Christian Romero was also taken off early against Villa with a foot injury, and the Argentine has emerged as a major doubt for the trip to Turkey, while Jed Spence will be assessed ahead of kickoff as he closes in on a return from a groin problem. Ben Davies will likely deputize in central defense alongside Radu Dragusin if Romero does miss out, while Postecoglou will also consider handing recalls to the likes of James Maddison, Yves Bissouma, Lucas Bergvall, Timo Werner, and Mikey Moore. Galatasaray possible starting lineup: Muslera, Ahan, Sanchez, Bardoksi, Kohn, Torreira, Serra, Yilmaz, Mertens, Akgun, Osimhen. Tottenham Hotspur possible starting lineup: Vicario, Gray, Dragusin, Davies, Udigi, Bergvall, Bissouma, Maddison, Johnson, Solanke, Werner. We say Galatasaray 2-2 Tottenham Hotspur. Both teams enter Thursday's contest in buoyant mood and will fancy their chances of success, especially Galatasaray in front of a raucous home crowd that will create a hostile atmosphere for Spurs. Considering that Postecoglou could be missing his first-choice centre-back pairing and may look to rotate in a few other positions, we can see Galatasaray taking advantage of that and securing at least a point in Istanbul, ending Spurs' perfect Europa League start. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.